Hey everyone, I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Dylan Murphy.
I'm Michael Clement.
I'm Paul Vossen.
I'm Owen Hughes.
We use the workbooks to grasp a better understanding of Joann fabrics and the industry as a whole. This helped us come to the conclusion on how Joann can better improve the company. Today we'll be discussing Joann's vision, mission, and history, as well as their pest analysis, industry analysis, and internal analysis. We are going to discuss certain strategies and different types of analyses to help the company by covering the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, as well as the McKinsey 7S.
So a little bit of background information and history on the company. Joann Fabrics was originally founded as a Cleveland fabric shop in 1943 by German immigrants Hilda and Berthold Reich, Sigmund and Matilda Rohrbach, and Justin and Alma Zimmerman, and it began its journey in Cleveland, Ohio. The company quickly expanded, opening its second store in Cleveland by 1947. In 1951, it incorporated as Cleveland Fabric Shops, and later, in 1963, was renamed Joann Fabrics, combining the names of the founders' daughters Joann and Jacqueline Ann. By 1969, Joann Fabrics had become a publicly held corporation traded on the American Stock Exchange under the name Fabri-Centers of America. In its efforts to diversify, Joann launched Cargo Express in 1984, a discount housewares chain. The company made a significant acquisition in 1994 by purchasing Cloth World, a southern company with 342 stores. However, not all periods were smooth. In 1997, Joann settled federal charges for misleading investors by overstating earnings. Despite this setback, the company rebranded in 1998 as Joann Stores Incorporated, with all stores adopting the Joann Fabrics name. Entering the new millennium, Joann faced considerable challenges, including heavy debt and inventory system problems in 2000, resulting in its second loss in history. However, by 2003, the company had returned to profitability. Leadership changes were frequent during the following years, with Darrell Webb becoming chairman and CEO in 2006, and later in 2011, Travis Smith taking over as CEO following the company's delisting from the stock exchange. By 2014, Jim Kerr served as interim CEO, and in 2015, Jill Salto was named president and CEO. By 2021, Joann Fabrics operated around 850 stores across 49 states and generated $2.7 billion in revenue. That same year, the company was relisted on the stock exchange in March. The COVID-19 pandemic significantly impacted the business, leading to a surge in demand for fabric and craft supplies as people took up DIY projects and mask making during that time. In response, Joann implemented curbside pickup and enhanced its online ordering system to meet the increased demand. Now, by current time, 2023 and 2024, Joann Fabrics filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy due to restructure its debt and emerged from bankruptcy in April of 2024 with a stronger financial foundation. However, that same year, Joann had to close 8 stores across the United States, including locations in New Hampshire, West Virginia, New York, and Maryland as part of a strategic move to optimize its in-store footprint. Despite these challenges, in 2024, Joann Fabrics continues to operate its remaining stores, focusing on improving customer experience and expanding its online presence. The history highlights Joann Fabrics' resilience and adaptability over the years, navigating through expansions, financial challenges, and a pandemic while continually evolving to meet the needs of its customers. Here, we're going to develop some strategies and talk about strategies that we think can even further benefit the company.
Joann's vision is to be the inspirational leader that helps everyone find their happy place through superior assortments, presentation, and service. Joann's mission statement is to inspire the creative spirit in each of us, our customers, and ourselves.
The pest analysis consists of 4 key components: political, legal, economic and environmental, socio-cultural, and technological. Starting with political legal, Joann operates in a landscape where trade policies, such as tariffs, significantly affect the cost of imported tiles and craft supplies. The U.S.-China trade war introduced tariffs of up to 25% on certain goods, leading to increased costs for Joann. Additionally, compliance with intellectual property and copyright laws is crucial for protecting the designs and patterns the company sells. Next, we'll discuss the economic factors. Inflation plays a significant role in Joann's operations, increasing the cost of raw materials and reducing profit margins. Economic downturns or periods of economic inequality can also impact their sales, since arts and crafts are often considered non-essential goods. Conversely, during economic booms or stay-at-home periods, like pandemic, Joann experienced higher demand as people turned to crafts for recreation. Next, let's discuss socio-cultural factors. Joann benefits from the growing popularity of DIY and crafting as hobbies, fueled by platforms like Pinterest and TikTok. These trends have introduced younger demographics to crafting, creating opportunities for Joann to expand its customer base. Additionally, there's a rising interest in sustainable and locally made products. Joann has responded by offering eco-friendly materials and promoting crafting as a way to upcycle or personalize items, aligning with customer values. For the technology side of things, Joann has embraced digital tools to adapt to modern retail, with an e-commerce platform offering features like fabric calculators and project guides, and mobile apps enhancing customer engagement. They also sell and support digital crafting tools like Cricut machines through workshops and tutorials, positioning themselves as a resource for modern crafters. Technology aids inventory management and personalization, but poses challenges like cybersecurity and competition with streamlined online retailers like Amazon. By integrating these advancements, Joann not only meets customer needs, but also stays relevant in an increasingly digital market, fostering loyalty and innovation. Finally, environmental factors play an increasingly significant role. As consumer demand for sustainable products grow, Joann has introduced eco-friendly materials such as recycled fabrics and biodegradable supplies. They've also reduced packaging waste and partnered with community recycling initiatives to encourage greener crafting. However, challenges remain, such as reducing the carbon footprint of their global supply chain and ensuring suppliers meet environmental standards.
So those are the forces for the pest analysis. Dylan did a great job. Now it's going to turn over to Michael. He's going to do an industry analysis as well as some macro environmental factors as well as Porter analysis. And he's also going to dive deeper into the pest analysis and incorporate it into the Porter's 5 forces.
Next, we will go over the industry analysis, which includes the macro environmental components and the Porter's 5 forces. The macro environmental components are political legal factors, economic factors, social cultural factors, technological factors, demographic factors, and global factors. The Porter's 5 forces are competitive rivals, threats of substitutes, threats of new entrants, bargaining power of buyers, and bargaining power of suppliers. First macro environmental factor we will discuss is the political and legal factors. Political factors include government regulations and political stability. Joann Fabrics must comply with various federal, state, and local regulations, including labor laws, environmental regulations, and trade policies. Changes in these regulations can impact operational costs and business practices. The stability of the political environment in regions where Joann operates can influence business confidence and investment decisions. Political unrest can change in government policies, can create uncertainties that affect businesses' operations. Legal factors include compliance with laws, intellectual property protection, and taxation. Joann Fabrics must adhere to laws related to labor practices, workplace safety, consumer protection, and environmental production. Non-compliance can result in legal penalties and damage to companies' reputations. Protecting trademarks, patents, and copyrights is crucial for maintaining a competitive edge and preventing infringement by competitors. Changes in tax policies and rates can affect the company's financial performance. Joann Fabrics must stay informed about tax regulations to ensure compliance and optimize its tax strategy. The next factor we will discuss is economic factors, which include consumer spending, inflation, unemployment rate, income distribution, cost of borrowing, import costs, and market expansion. Changes in consumer spending habits can significantly impact Joann Fabrics sales. Economic downturns or recessions can lead to reduced discretionary spending on arts and crafts supplies. Rising inflation can increase the cost of raw materials and production, affecting profit margins. Joann Fabrics may need to adjust pricing strategies to maintain these costs. Higher unemployment rates can reduce consumer spending power, leading to lower sales for Joann Fabrics. Conversely, lower unemployment rates can boost consumer spending. The distribution of income within the target market affects purchasing behavior. Higher disposable incomes can lead to increased spending on non-essential items like craft supplies. Changes in interest rates can affect Joann Fabrics' cost of borrowing for expansion or operational needs. Higher interest rates include borrowing costs while lower rates can reduce them. Joann Fabrics may import certain materials and products. Fluctuations in exchange rates can impact the cost of imports and consequently the overall cost structure. Economic growth in regions where Joann operates can create opportunities for market expansion and increased sales. Conversely, economic decline can pose challenges. The next factor we will talk about is the social cultural factors, which include DIY culture and seasonal holiday crafts. The rise of DIY culture and crafting as a popular hobby have positively impacted Joann Fabrics. This trend is driven by a desire for personalized, homemade items and sustainable living practices. Cultural traditions and holidays such as Halloween, Christmas, and Easter drive demand for seasonal crafting supplies. Joann Fabrics can capitalize on these trends with targeted promotions and product offering. We will also discuss the technological factors, which include influencer marketing, user-generated content, data protection, supply chain optimization, and augmented reality. Social media influencers play a significant role in shaping consumer preferences and driving sales. Joann Fabrics can leverage influencers to promote new products and crafting ideas. Encouraging customers to share their projects on social media platforms can create a sense of community and inspire others to visit Joann's store or shop online. Ensuring robust cybersecurity measures to protect consumer data and prevent breaches is crucial. This includes using encryption, secure payment gateways, and regular security audits. Technologies like blockchain can enhance transparency and efficiency in the supply chain, ensuring timely deliveries and reducing costs. Utilizing sophisticated inventory management systems can help Joann Fabrics maintain optimal stock levels, reduce wastage, and improve order fulfillment. The next factor we will discuss is the demographic factors, which include age, gender, and income levels. Joann Fabrics caters to a wide range of age groups, from young hobbyists to older experienced crafters. Understanding the preferences of these different age groups is essential for product selection and marketing strategies. The majority of Joann's customers are women, but there is a growing interest among men in DIY projects and crafting. Adapting marketing efforts to be more inclusive can help attract a broader customer base. Household income influences purchasing power and spending behavior. Joann Fabrics needs to offer products at various price points to cater to different income segments. The final factor we will talk about is the global factors, which include remote work and leisure time, and health and wellness. The increase in remote work and flexible schedules has given people more time to engage in hobbies like crafting. Joann Fabrics can tap into this trend by offering online tutors and crafting kits. Crafting is often seen as a therapeutic activity that promotes mental well-being. Highlighting the wellness benefits of crafting can attract health-conscious consumers. Next, we will discuss the Porter's 5 forces, which are competitive rivals, threat of substitutes, threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, and bargaining power of buyers. Joann Fabrics faces significant competition from other specialty retailers like Michaels and Hobby Lobby. These competitors also offer a wide range of craft supplies, fabrics, and home decor items, making the market highly competitive. There are various substitutes for Joann Fabrics products, including online marketplaces like Amazon and Etsy, as well as local thrift stores and fabric swaps. The availability of these substitutes can pose as threats to Joann Fabrics' market share. By understanding these forces, Joann Fabrics can develop strategies to enhance its competitive position and address potential challenges in the market. The entry barriers for new competitors in the craft and fabric retail industry are relatively low, especially with the rise of e-commerce. However, establishing a strong brand presence and achieving economies of scale can be challenging for new entrants, which provides some protection for Joann Fabrics. Joann Fabrics relies on a limited number of large fabric suppliers. The consolidation in fabric manufacturing industry means that suppliers have considerable bargaining power. Additionally, fluctuations in raw material prices, such as cotton and synthetic fibers, can impact production costs. Customers have a high degree of choice when it comes to purchasing craft supplies and fabrics, with many alternatives available, including online retailers and other physical stores. Buyers have significant bargaining power. Joann Fabrics must ensure competitive pricing and high-quality products to retain customer loyalty.
Next, we'll be going over the internal analysis with their strengths and weaknesses. Starting with strengths, they have a diverse product range. Joann Textiles provides a wide range of goods such as seasonal items, craft supplies, home decor items, and different types of textiles. They also have strong brand recognition. Given their long history in the arts and crafts industry, Joann has established a powerful and recognizable brand identity that consumers like. Next is community engagement. By interacting with local communities through collaborations, workshops, and events, Joann connects with the community well. Next is e-commerce expansion. Joann has been able to reach a way bigger audience instead of solely relying on in-store purchases by expanding their e-commerce. Next is easy to navigate store layout. Joann's well-organized layout makes it simple for customers to find what they need quickly, reducing confusion and improving satisfaction. Next are the weaknesses. Cybersecurity risk. Cybersecurity issues significantly impact Joann Fabrics due to the sensitive customer data they handle, including payment information and personal details. Next is dependence on the U.S. market. A significant portion of Joann Fabrics' revenue comes from the U.S. market, making it vulnerable to economic fluctuations in the country. Their seasonal sales dependency is also a weakness. This can lead to significant revenue fluctuations, which makes financial planning and stability difficult for Joann Fabrics. Next is reliance on single supplier for key products. This can lead to supply chain disruptions and limit the company's ability to quickly adapt to market changes or shortages. And lastly is the high levels of debt. Joann has a significant amount of debt, which poses risk to its financial stability. Next, we'll be going over the EFE, which includes their opportunities and threats. First up for opportunities is technological advancements. The industry is becoming more diverse and open with technology, providing many new opportunities for artists. Next is sustainability. 60% of consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable products, driving demand for eco-friendly textiles up. Next is suppliers. Suppliers' abundance allows businesses to maintain flexibility, negotiate better prices, and access a wide range of materials. And lastly is copyright protection. It safeguards the intellectual property of artists, ensuring their creations aren't illegally copied or exploited. Next for the EFE is threats. Tariffs. The U.S.-China trade war created tariffs upwards of 25% on textiles, which affects the cost of imported raw materials. Substitutes. The most powerful influence in the fabric and craft industry due to their widespread availability and convenience is substitutes. Buyers. They have an increased preference for online shopping over local stores. Economic inequality. Lower income consumers may have less income to spend on non-essential items like arts and crafts. And last is rivals. Companies compete by selling the same products at different prices while trying to draw customers from their competitors.
Now I'm going to discuss some strategies that the company can take in order to capitalize on some certain opportunities and strengths and minimize those weaknesses and threats. So for starters, seasonal sales dependency is a very, very big weakness for the company. But with technological advancements and with AI and everything improving in the world when it comes to technology, that's a very big opportunity for the company. So one thing we can do to capitalize on that opportunity and minimize that weakness of seasonal sales dependency is we can use advanced data analytics and machine learning tools to predict seasonal trends and optimize inventory management. This would help Joann better align stock levels with customer demand, reducing risk of seasonal overstock or understock issues, and overall just enabling smoother year-round sales. The second strategy that we think could really help the company, so it also relates to the seasonal sales dependency, and one of the threats is rivals. We have a lot of rivals such as Hobby Lobby and Michael's stores. So one thing we can do to capitalize and minimize these weaknesses and threats, another strategy we can take is expand beyond seasonal products. We want to increase the range of year-round merchandise such as home decor, crafting supplies, and hobbyist items. This would reduce the reliance on the seasonal spikes, and it would also help smooth out revenue flow throughout the year, which would help us gain a sustained competitive advantage against those rivals. The third strategy that we would like to discuss that could potentially benefit the company is going to capitalize on our strong brand recognition, which is one of our strengths, and it's going to help us combat that rivalry threat once again. And this strategy would be to use Joann's strong brand identity to create exclusive product lines, such as DIY kits or seasonal collections that are only available in our stores or on our website. This could include collaborations with well-known influencers or designers, further aligning with Joann's creative and trusted brand. The final strategy that we would like to discuss that would help benefit the company, it's pretty simple. It helps, once again, with that strong brand recognition, and it's also going to capitalize on the opportunity of technological advancements. And what that is we want to build a branded digital experience by incorporating Joann's recognizable colors, logo, and creative content across its website, mobile app, and social media. Also, we want to use AI to suggest crafting projects and materials based on users' preferences, which would align with Joann's established identity as a creative DIY hub. Now, all of these strategies were made to capitalize on certain strengths and opportunities and also minimize those weaknesses and threats. Especially going back to that technology portion, AI is a huge growing thing when it comes to technology, and I think that if Joann can capitalize on that, it can really, really help them gain a sustained competitive advantage.
Next, we'll be going over the McKinsey 7S. So first off, for structure, flexible organizational structure allows for adaptable teams to implement new technologies and manage a diverse product range. Having a diverse product range allows for the company to reach a wide range of customers. Next up is systems. Inventory management systems is an advanced data analytics and AI tool to better align stock levels with customer demand. This can help the company stay in touch with the demands of their customers, which can give them a boost against their competitors. Third is skills. Important skills that Joann has are data analytics and supply chain expertise, creative and product development capabilities, brand recognition and loyal customer base, and digital and e-commerce infrastructure. Next is style. Joann Fabrics fosters a company culture focused on creativity, inclusivity, and customer centricity, encouraging employees to be innovative and passionate about crafting. Its leadership style is supportive and collaborative, with a focus on empowering teams, promoting growth, and ensuring a positive work environment.
All right, so the next one is staff. Joann Fabrics recruits talent with expertise in data analytics, product development, digital experience, and creative design to support their strategies to succeed, focusing on both technical and creative skill sets. The company trains and develops employees through continuous learning opportunities, collaboration, and exposure to industry trends, ensuring they stay aligned with Joann's mission of creativity and innovation. Strategy is the next one. Joann Fabrics aims to leverage advanced data analytics and machine learning to optimize inventory management and predict seasonal trends, ensuring better alignment with customer demand. Additionally, they plan to expand their product offerings beyond seasonal items, create exclusive brand collaborations, and enhance their digital presence, using AI to personalize crafting experiences and strengthen their identity as a creative, customer-focused brand. Shared values is the last one. Ensuring the company remains responsive to both market trends and customer needs, This would make Joann's shared values more focused on creativity, innovation, and customer-based. The use of advanced data analytics to predict demand would reflect a value of continuous improvement and precision, enhancing Joann's commitment to being a reliable and efficient resource for its customers.